Every VC deck, every conference keynote, every LinkedIn post from a founder who has never shipped to production says the same thing. AI will make your engineers 10 times more productive. That number is not real. But the productivity gain it's just a number that won't get you funded. In today's video, where the 10 times claim comes from, why it collapses under contact with actual code bases, and what the real number looks like when you measure instead of guess. It is May 18th, 2026, and you're watching Runtime. The 10 times number has a specific lineage. It starts with a demo. Someone films themselves asking an AI to generate a complete CRUD app in 4 minutes, posts the video, and the impressions do the rest. Then a founder quotes the video in a pitch deck as evidence. Then a journalist quotes the pitch deck in a trend piece. Then every VP of engineering gets the trend piece forwarded to them by a CEO who has not written code since BlackBerry was a status symbol. The demo works on greenfield code with no business logic, no legacy constraints, no compliance requirements, and an input that was clearly massaged until the output looked good. Real work is not that. Real work is a 300,000-line monolith that predates Docker, a bug introduced by a commit from someone who left the company in 2021, and a sprint deadline that was set before anyone understood the actual problem. When researchers measure actual developer output on actual work, not self-reported vibes, not cherry-picked showcases, the productivity gains compress fast. Microsoft's own GitHub Copilot research found speed improvements in the range of 20 to 55% on isolated tasks. A 2024 paper from MIT and Stanford measured roughly 26% faster on structured coding challenges. Those are real gains. But isolated tasks and structured challenges are still not the job. A senior engineer's week is not mostly coding. It's code review, it's meetings, it's reading context into a ticket that was written by someone who no longer works here. It's arguing about whether this is actually a backend or a front-end problem. It's debugging the AI's output because it confidently generated something plausible that is subtly wrong. When you account for all of that, the 20-55% gain on the coding slice translates to maybe a 10-20% gain on the week. Which is real, which is also not 10 times. The gains are real and they cluster in specific places. First draft generation for boilerplate you would have typed anyway. Test scaffolding for a function that has clear inputs and outputs. Documentation that everyone agreed needed to exist and nobody had time to write. Regex patterns and SQL queries where the syntax is annoying and the logic is straightforward. For those tasks, AI is not 10 times faster, but it is meaningfully faster, and that compounds over a day. Put it together honestly and you get roughly 1.5 times. Not because the AI is weak, because the job is harder than the demo. A developer who uses AI tools well, on a real code base, in a real team with real constraints, ships maybe 40 to 60% more than the same developer without them. That's significant. Compounded across a team of 10 over a year, it's a real competitive advantage. It just does not fit in a VC deck next to a hockey stick. But here's what the skeptics' version of this story leaves out. The 1.5x estimate assumes the tooling stays roughly where it is. It does not. Coding agents have gone from toy to barely useful to genuinely handling multi-file refactors in under 2 years. The research we have is already measuring a snapshot that may be significantly out of date. The honest answer is 1.5x is the defensible number today, and the people betting it hits 5 times by 2028 are not necessarily delusional, they're just ahead of the evidence. The 10 times claim is still marketing, but the ceiling is genuinely unknown. The 10 times claim exists because 10 times raises money and 1.5x does not. But 1.5x is the number you can actually build a team around, budget for, and be right about. Believe the measurements, ignore the deck. This has been Runtime. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.